Hey guys, this is Erin, and if this is your first time to our channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about living in Richmond, Virginia, hit that like button, click subscribe, and click that little bell so you're notified every time we release a new video. All right, let's check out the second home at Homearama 2025, and this is the River City home. It's called the Grand Maplewood. You'll notice as you're looking at this, just like I did, this is a stark contrast from the Kiowa that was very light and bright on the outside. This is definitely a nod to more of the Pacific Northwest with the darker colors on the outside, very woodsy, very broody. I love this house, mostly the wraparound porch. It really does encompass the entire front of the house, and I love it. Beautiful foyer as you are coming into, and you're gonna notice a lot of curved doorways, which is actually very interesting to see again, showcasing that obviously it is a nod towards what they're doing. Oh my God. This particular one, I love this closet that you have directly off of the foyer. They did a really fun wallpaper on the front, two-toned things with all the cabinets, and you'll see those arched doorways and the high ones everywhere. Again, another thing where you have the tall ceilings with the black doors. You're seeing a lot of that. You know, some of the colors in here, that's what's cool about these houses. It fit the outside of it though. A little dark, a little broody, the straight kind of IKEA line shelving, floating shelvings, and the nice little curved offsets. They did such a cool piece right here in the primary bathroom. It's always fun to see these, they do. And you see all the crazy little, see me in my 80s gear again. If you watch the other video, you'll know why I'm dressed like that, and it's just because I'm totally ridiculous. Okay, so as dark as the house is on the outside and the front, it definitely lightens up and brings you into the light, bright, and what have you with that two-story family room there that opens right into the kitchen. I really liked this kitchen. It is modern, sleek. I actually like that they went to the natural sort wood there. The pools are beautiful. You can see that's over there. I'm probably gonna go open it knowing me. The refrigerator, I love the color that they did on the other opposite cabinets there as well. Over here, gorgeous, gorgeous. This is probably my favorite part of the house, was that nook with the beamed and vaulted ceilings. Look at all the beautiful cabinetry they did here, the gorgeous pools. Lots of cabinets and shelving. You'll notice that the dishwasher is integrated in here too, because, you know, what did your mom always say when you go into stores? Stop touching things, right? Well, that's what's cool about these Homearamas, is you can go in and you can touch and you can feel integrated dishwasher that just melds right into your particular cabinetry. Again, I love the accent. Another cool hood that they did, the black windows. Like I said, I told you I was going to touch it. I knew it before I even did it. Beautiful, integrated right into the woods, and I love that two-tone that they did on the cabinets there. This was a terrific little butler's pantry. Notice they had the wine fridge. They did that rich kind of midnight blue. Beautiful shelving all there, lots of very functional. And there's that gorgeous matching the front door, side door. That's very rich when you have the little side door. The waterfall countertops they did. Love this particular porch. A little darker than I normally would go, but again, this is in keeping, very much in keeping with the feeling of the house. You'll notice that I went out here and they kept things going very minimalistic on the railing, even going down there, just those angular lines. It's all mixing together and matching. Lots of great glass across the back. So even though it's dark and broody on the back to go with the outside of the house, it's light and bright on the inside. So it's a nice contrast. They did a great job with this. And of course had that great fire. Oh my God. I said we had already gone to my favorite place in the house. I told a fib. It's the little alcove that is underneath of the steps in this. In fact, we all had several pictures with my clients and I hiding under there. I would be under there all the time. Into the beautiful primary that was on the first floor. See again, those like pretty domed and covered. Remember we saw the little deck outside right off of that screen porch. This is a little private deck that is right off of the floor to ceiling sliders that are black, by the way, right off of the primary. Very pretty vaulted ceilings. And again, you're seeing those curved lines, those curved doorways. I thought I was getting ready to walk into a doorway. Oh no, it's just a mirror. Me and my stupid 80s outfit again. I remember we were going with the theme, you know, girls just want to have fun. More black doors, nice high ones with the beautiful brushed handles and what have you. Again, this is a neat little a neat primary bathroom, more curved things where they set the tub in. I don't know what it is about this, and I dated myself here. If you guys remember the old Banana Republic, I just think about the one I used to go into at Tyson's Corner up in Northern Virginia when I was young, and this reminds me very much, that particular bathtub, the way it's set, is how it used to be decorated in Banana Republic. It used to be very kind of an African safari theme. Naturally, that is not what it is anymore. But it was fun and made me think of that for some reason. Great little private water closets in here. You're not noticing homes and toilets floating out right there for everyone to see. Great built-ins, adding the cabinetry. I love the touch of the black rods in there. Oh, and again, a washer and dryer right there in your primary. Several of my clients said it prevents you from having to do the walk of shame. If you need to throw some things in the laundry instead of traipsing all over the house trying to get things. Oh, beautiful, beautiful shower. I loved how they put things together with the light marble and the dark marble. This reminded me of you, Franny, hanging some eucalyptus from the shower head to steam. I know it was just a touch note. He was actually taking a shower, but I loved it. Beautiful stairs. I love it that it went to the very minimalistic, more modern aluminum spindles. Nice clean lines, pretty floors throughout. Notice they're going more towards that lighter ash. Then they had a great loft up here. All the curved and domed entrances and what have you. Yeah, see. It kind of goes from that dark broody to woo, it pops things up, and this is what really redeems the houses by them doing. They were smart about doing that. Great loft area. They did some great touches to the walls there. And again, back to the black doors, you're seeing the kind of floor sort of ceiling. And again, another laundry room. So it's great that you have something on both floors. You have the one down off the primary, which was very popular this year, and I'm glad to see that. They've done that in a lot of custom homes throughout my career, and I love to see it reflected in the Homearama. Great bedroom, wonderful bathrooms, lots of things with bathrooms right off of them, and walk-in closets, perfect. They had the cool like European futuristic toilets in here. Notice that same theme. Cool bathroom. Very on trend, very in keeping with things for the entire house. Nice light and bright bedroom in here, very pretty. Did some neat interior design sort things. Terrific walk-in closets. I love it when they were smart enough to keep the things going with the fronts and the sides of the house, that they keep those windows running all the way through. I liked that touch. It was different. I hadn't necessarily seen that before. Usually you see the black windows and you don't see the encasing around there. I loved that they actually did that white trim around there. It was a pretty touch. Again, if you ever see something when you're looking through these videos and looking at the different things for the decor and you're curious, hey, where did they get that wallpaper from? What is the paint color there? Ooh, where did they get certain ideas? Oh, here's some more of my clients. Hi, everyone. That was so fun. See, everybody's got their 80s stuff on. And whenever anyone would send me, I wanted to get interactive. Please get out there and do some things. Whenever they'd send me a picture and tell me about something they were doing fun in one of the houses and what they loved, they'd get either a button or an extra jelly bracelet. So there were some clear winners there. Oh, this particular one, the Grand Maplewood, they did have a golf simulator right there off of the lot, because what house is complete without a golf simulator? Those are what's so fun about these Homearama houses, is people really get able to dream and do all the things that maybe you would normally do. Great Jack and Jill bathroom. Notice that in this particular house, you're seeing a lot of the floating vanities in the bathrooms. This was a neat bedroom. Again, when dark, and you're seeing all those arch doorways going in. So just mixing those neat flavors and those different textures and what have you. This was a cool little walk-in closet. It had a great little cubby. Pardon, the light was really shining my eyes from the windows there. But they had a great little cubby hideaway that you could get to from either section. Of course, you know me, I can't help but just go into it. I can't leave anything well enough alone. I didn't have to duck, just so you know. I don't want to hear anything about it. I didn't have to duck. If I'd had heels on, I would have had to. Not much, but cool place. They did a little integrated desk back there, so great touches, great special things that you're seeing throughout this particular house. And stunning kitchen, neat porch on the outside, the golf simulator, lots of neat techie things that you're going throughout. So nice and light and bright in here, but then in a lot of the bedrooms, they kept with that darker theme that you saw in this particular floor plan. Once again, if this is your first time to our channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about living in Richmond, Virginia, tap that like button, hit subscribe, and click that little bell so you're notified every time we release a new video. Thanks so much for watching, and always remember, leave everything better.